normally like. So I'll be sharing a short version. So this is how my hello song is. Can everyone hear?
Yes.
Everybody's here and it's time to say hello. Everybody's here and it's time to say hello. 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 So this is the short version. Otherwise, in like sessions, like I would like go to individually call out their name and then they have to say hello. Or if it's group, and then if it's individual, I will like just directly go to their name and then that they'll say hello. So this is my hello song. This is how like we always start the session. So what is music therapy? Music therapy is a clinical and evidence-based use of music interventions to accomplish individualized goals within a therapeutic relationship by a credentialed professional who has completed an approved music therapy program. How do we do it? We do it with groups or individuals, either as a team or solo, systematically and with care. Why music therapy? Like, why do we do it? Because it is universal, it is engaging, it accesses all parts of the brain, it's diverse, and it's fun. Who can do this? Anyone with a bachelor's degree or certification in music therapy. And then whoever's done a music therapy internship for 6 to 9 months with 900 to 1,200 hours, or with an MTBC certification. Let's go to the populations. Where do we do music therapy? So in schools, in special education, like with the autistic people, with ADHD people, with learning disabilities, wheelchair users, and with school, there is like an individual IEP or programmatic, those. And then there is the adult geriatric population. So the places where we do that is nursing homes, assisted living, hospice, and then the diagnosis with dementia, Alzheimer's, Parkinson's. And then there is community. So where as in community centers, shelters, for who? Both adults and children. And then there is no need for any diagnosis. Like the community is where like you can just come there to like, enjoy or feel good. So enjoy, you can collaborate, you can express. So that's the community setting. And then there is psychiatry in places like schools, hospitals, centers, anyone who have faced trauma, anxiety, depression, and it involves clinical tools like lyric substitution and improvisation. Then there is medical. Music therapy in this population consists of pediatric, NICU, neonatal intensive care, drug or substance abuse, and then places include hospitals and rehab centers. Neurological musical therapy, NMT, is used widely in this population. So NMT is evidence-based form of music therapy, taps into centers of the brain to influence reconnections of physical movement in the brain. So there is RAS, MACT, and MIT. These are the three, these three come under NMT. RAS is rhythmic auditory stimulation, and MACT is music assisted, I think, and then MIT, I think, is melodic intonation therapy. So MACT, I think, is musical attention control training. Yes. And then there is the domains. So the domains include physical, emotional, mental, cognitive, social, building community. So these are the domains. And how do we do it? Either active or receptive musical experiences. Active is live music, receptive is listening. So I'll be sharing a video about music therapy in special education. This is one of the centers in Boston, which I'd visited one. So let me share this. Okay, can everyone see this?
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyone can hear?
Yes.
Hello, my name is Christina Rio, and I'm here today with Bonnie Albanese, special education teacher at Lintonfield Middle School. I facilitated group music therapy services with her students for 2 years. Mary Kerrigan, who you will see later in today's video, is also a music therapist from Roman Music Therapy Services and has been working with her students since September of 2015.
It's Rachel!
For your students, music therapy is used to supplement your curriculum and to promote positive behaviors and learning through music interventions. We call that programmatic enhancement. How have you seen music therapy benefiting your students and enhancing the opportunities they have in school?
Having music therapy in the classroom has allowed our students access to music through singing, through instrumentals, through dancing, in a motivated manner. Each week, the students really look forward to music therapy, and you can tell that through their participation.
Some of the goals that I work on with some of the students are increased social skills, appropriate social skills with teachers, students, and the music therapist as well. We also work on increasing accuracy in following directions, turn taking, waiting. And we also increase some of the extra educational skills, taking some of the classroom skills that they're learning. We embed that into the song to kind of just reinforce what they're learning in the classroom.
Who is it?
Nice job!
How have you seen some of those goal areas translate to your classwork outside of music therapy?
The instructors focus on a variety of skills that translate into our classroom, including turn-taking, communication skills, following directions, following routine. We have absolutely used music as a way to remember certain material within the classroom. The fact that our music therapist uses songs that have high interest level for our students. For example, when the students sing Taylor Swift and they have to follow the directions while singing the Taylor Swift song, many of them are familiar with the words. It's just an exciting thing to see it all come together. I think it's important for others to know that this service is out there for our students. It provides access to music in a way that's motivating and exciting for our students.
Thank you so much for sitting down and chatting with us and sharing your perspective with us today.
Absolutely, I appreciate you asking me.
So this was one video. Now I'll share the second video. Can you all see the video? Can you all see the video?
Yes, yes.
Yes, okay. And the sound is fine, right? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is the second video. This is another site in Boston called the Franciscan Children's.
Oh, Devin's turn. Is it too late now to say sorry?
Cause I really wanna focus right. Kevin's gonna say.
Is it too late to say
Yeah, I know that I let you down. Is it too late now for Colby to say?
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
So this was the second video where they were singing Sorry by Justin Bieber, playing Okay, can you all see the presentation? Yes?
You come out of the YouTube, right?
Yeah. Can you see it?
It's still on YouTube.
Still on YouTube? Okay, let me.
Yeah. Yes, now we've come back to our normal home. Yes. Now you share the screen again.
Can everyone see it now? 1 minute, I have to go back. Yeah, now?
Yes.
Yes, okay. So now let's go to the treatment process. Like, how do we do this? So first is the referral. Who can refer? You can either self-refer, a parent or guardian can, teachers, physicians, therapists. And then what the music therapist role is, they will review the referral form, which you all have to sign. Whoever's referring, they have to sign. And then they have to decide if the client needs an assessment, but the decision will have to be by the music therapist. And then comes the assessment. So music therapists will use musical and non-musical tools for assessment. Non-musical tools include interviews. Musical assessment would involve singing, playing instruments. Assessment would help determining the client's functioning level. Then for safety, parents, guardians, teachers can also be in the room. They might be interviewed too for like more details about the clients. Then comes the treatment planning. So we have to discuss with the treatment team, collaborate with teachers and family, and also with the students or like clients, come up with IEP, like if it is special education, then like the SMART objectives. And then there is, so example of goal will be like the client will improve social and communication skills. And then the example will be the student will answer with a single word in 3 out of 5 sessions. And then we determine the duration and frequency, and we'll also determine whether the client needs group sessions or individual sessions, depending on the assessment as well as the treatment plan. And then this is something I think I have mentioned most of it already. So like they will also be collaborating with family members for planning, and then they might also involve the client in the process, and then when necessary. And then they might also come up with IEP, like especially for special education. And then, so SMART is specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time bound. And then they can also collaborate with other therapists on whether we can add occupational therapy, speech therapy, physical therapy with this client. And then the music therapist will also plan like the days, the times when the client is needed. And now comes the implementation. After creating goals and objectives and planning the amount of sessions and time, the music therapist will have sessions with the client, and then we will adapt songs according to the goals that has been set. The music therapist will build rapport with the client. If needed, even parents, teachers, staff, etc., they will all have to sit with the students in the sessions due to safety. And then there is evaluation and documentation. The music therapist will monitor and document the client's progress, responses, and outcomes, and will provide the progress reports to the parents, teachers, therapists periodically. And then the music therapist will review and modify the treatment plan. The music therapist will also have to reassess and reevaluate the treatment plan. And when the goals and objectives aren't being met, we will have to inform further plans to the teachers, parents, staff, whoever's like guardians, that. And then termination, that is the last step. So termination happens when all goals are met, when there's no benefit, or when the client leaves. We have to prepare the client for the termination process, and then we need to discuss with the team, discuss with parents, guardians, and then we have to provide transitional support. And most important, we have to document this. So now I wanted to speak about music therapy and autism. Like as per many studies, it's been shown that autistic people are very musical, and it helps them with like socializing, communication, and then it helps with engagement, whether it's singing, playing instruments, using an AAC device, improvising, or even listening to music. It also helps in reducing stress. some musical interventions involve turn taking and sharing. There's movement, there is fill in the blanks intervention, there is call and response, where I sing one and then you sing the other, and and then fill in the blanks is like you take a popular song and then you like leave like blanks and then they have to fill. That could help with communication. And then like this, and then turn taking sharing, like they have to like play an instrument and then they have to like pass it to the next person. And then like turn taking is like, I'll play once and then it's their turn. So something like that. So now I'll be asking some true or false questions. Everybody has to answer this. And like we will discuss which is the correct answer and why. Okay, got it? Music therapy is just listening to music. True or false? What does everyone think?
False.
False? Let's see.
False. False only.
False, okay. It is false because it's not just listening to music. There is also live music involved. There is also but you can, if listening is the goal, then yes, but otherwise it's like otherwise it's false. Yeah, it's not just listening to music. Next, music therapy is just a performance. True or false?
False.
False. Everyone thinks false? Yeah.
False.
Yeah, okay. Let's see. Yes, it is false because it's not just a performance. There's like also a lot of interventions involved. There is also like I said, there is call and response. There's like fill in the blanks and so many things. So it's not just a performance. Anyone can be a music therapist. You don't need any credentials. True or false? False.
Oh.
False.
Everyone saying false? Yeah. Let's see. It is false. You need to have credentials. You need to either have a bachelor's degree or the MTBC. So that is that is something we discussed earlier also. So music therapy is not the same as music education. True or false?
True.
Yes, it's true. Because it is not the same as music education. Music education is just teaching music, while music therapy is like actually meeting the client's goals through music. This is the last one. Music therapy can heal people. True or false?
True.
Okay. True. Okay, let's see.
True.
So it's false, sort of false. Like true or false, it depends, because music therapy is a tool that can assist someone in the healing process, but it cannot heal people. So in a way, like it is true, but also false, but mainly false. Yep. Got it?
Yes.
Okay. So now like we are in the end. So if now is the time for any questions, and then we will go and then we'll finish it up with a closing song. So if anyone has any questions, now is the time.
There were a few questions written in the chat box. I'll read it out one by one. You answer them.
Okay.
Yeah. The first one is, my 2-year-old daughter is diagnosed with autism. What kind of music is helpful for her? As therapists say, don't play rhymes, play only musical instrument for few minutes. So what do they do? Please help.
Okay, so I don't completely agree that don't play rhymes, because this is because music therapy, like with it always should be a music that the child prefers. So if the child prefers rhymes, you have to play rhymes, and it depends, because like we can try instrumental music, but it can only like help for a few minutes. So like basically play a song that helps, that is their favorite.
Yeah, actually they said not to play music itself, because like she would go into repetitive phase, or she would go into just trance of that one particular thing. Otherwise she loves music. She the moment I sing also, she becomes calm and quiet, and she loves music whatever I play also. But they suggested after diagnosis of autism, like don't play music, and if at all you're playing, then play just soft simple instrumental music just for few moments when suppose she's panicking or she's very throwing a behavior kind of thing.
I see. Yeah. So, yeah, it also depends on the time. Like, definitely don't play for so long. Like, and especially like if the child prefers that music, then you have to at least play for like a few minutes at least to help them like regulate and everything. So I wouldn't say don't play rhymes or and music and like something like that. But yeah, do play instrumental music for like a few minutes. Like if it helps, it's good. If it doesn't, then we have to keep trying and see what she likes.
Yeah. The second one is, how can we measure the progress with music therapy?
So yeah, that is something like the treatment team does. So that includes music therapy, music therapist, and so many other therapists. So we'll have a tool like we after we've set up the goals and the objectives, like we will set up in a chart or as a pie chart or something, and then we will like keep on like measuring the progress and see like how much it is benefiting, and if it's like really and if it is like really good, and if it's like really helping, then we'll continue, and then if they've met all the goals, and then we will go through termination. Does that answer?
Yeah, I think so. The person has. The third one is, are there any good therapy courses in India? Quite a few have asked this question. They want to do it. Another one has said they want to learn music therapy. Are there any details courses in India which they can do? We have a few professionals also here today. Some parents, so they do want to know whether they can. Are there any courses that you know about here?
So I only know. Sorry. What were we saying?
In India, if there are any good music therapy courses.
So I only know one place, that is in Chennai. It's called CSMT, Chennai School of Music Therapy, and I think that's the only college at the moment that is credentialed. Like it's also where it's like accurate as well. So it's in Chennai. It's called CSMT, Chennai School of Music Therapy.
Okay. Does music therapy work well for non-speaking autistic children?
Yes, I think it works very well with non-speaking autistic children. If they need to communicate, they will use the instrument to communicate, and then if they need to speak, we have the AAC device, augmentative and augmentative communication device.
Yes,
yeah.
assistant. Okay.
AAC, yeah. So with that also they can communicate. So these things can help them very well, or if they can playing instruments also. So yeah.
Okay.
And improvisation also, I forgot about that. So they can improvise by saying just vocalizing or something like that, or with any of these tools. Yeah.
Is music therapy helpful to control aggression?
It depends on what you mean by aggression, because it's quite vague.
Many of our children do get violent or aggressive. There is a certain meltdowns. So is there something? Yeah. So is there something? Will it work well over there? Will it be helpful to control that? Music?
Yeah, I think it could be very helpful. Like it will help with self-regulation. Yeah.
Again, another question: does it help in reducing hyperactivity in children with autism?
So I wouldn't say reducing or something like that, but it will definitely help them with that. I can say that.
Another one is music therapy available with Indian classical music?
So let me share by saying this, that music therapy is an evidence-based practice. So there is no nothing specific has come yet. So we need to keep trying, and we need to keep I've seen a few music therapists have tried Indian classical music in this, and so I don't know how it's worked, but I think it can be done. Yes, we need to try. Basically, we need to implement them in our system.
Okay.
And of course, if the client likes Indian classical music, we have to use it with them.
Okay. Another question is, my daughter is high functioning and pretty much independent. She is in her PU right now. She loves music and is pursuing Carnatic music and keyboard. I would like to know of a career as a music therapist in India, and where can we find such a post? So I think again the answer will be the Chennai.
The Chennai
Yes.
School of Music Therapy is one thing I can think of at the moment. Yes.
Okay.
So I don't know if they can help with like keyboard, but like so that place is like a course, like a actual music therapy course. So
Okay. How can we use music therapy for children who are hypersensitive to sound?
yeah, that's the thing. So like if they are hypersensitive, like one time I did try to work with a client like that. So for a time I didn't use my guitar, so I tried to do it with my voice, if that helped. And then like eventually I like for some people music therapy might work, for some people it might not. So we might need to keep trying. Like we might need to like maybe put the guitar down, stop playing instruments, and just sing. Probably that might help. And I think we need to keep trying there. Yes.
Okay. As a special educator and a musician, is it possible for me to find a therapist who I can shadow for experience?
Shadow for experience, as in you want to work with someone.
Yes, I think so. That's what they meant. Can whoever's written this question, can you all answer that?
I made that only, just to gain more experience. In basically using music as my special education platform.
I didn't get that.
You were not clear. You were not clear.
Am I audible?
Somewhat.
I'll just type it now.
Yeah, it's written shadowing a MP to gain insight. Shadowing a music therapist to gain insight.
Like shadow, as in like, do you want to work with that person, or like I didn't understand that part.
I think shadow means like an intern. Like with the
intern,
music.
yes.
Yeah, that's what I feel. I think that's what he meant, right?
Okay, so like a volunteer, I think maybe that's possible. But like an
Yes.
intern, like you need some insight at least. Like you need to at least go through a course and something like that before like shadowing, I think. Yes. Or like, because like I remember during my practicums, I used to shadow for music therapists, because I was like that was part of my course. So like definitely as a volunteer you can do that, but as an intern I doubt.
Okay. Can we use music therapy for children with verbal stimming? Can we use music therapy for children with verbal stimming?
For verbal what?
Stimming.
Oh, verbal stimming. Yes,
Stimming.
definitely. Like, and I think like I mentioned about improvisation. So like that stimming could be used. We can use it. We can include that in the music process. Like if I play the guitar, and then that can also be. So music therapy. We also create original music. We also like improvise. So I think that could really help. Yes.
Okay. My daughter is autistic and 9 years. She listens to a particular music and prefers it on a headphone. But as soon as the part of the music goes fast paced, she gets very hyperactive and runs from place to place and shouts loudly with the song, but enjoys it. How should this behavior be controlled?
So let me see. Like, so she
listens to a particular music, prefers it on a headphone. But as soon as the part of the music that goes fast paced, she gets hyperactive and runs. So can this behavior be controlled?
I mean, if the fast pace is something that she enjoys, then we need to just like do it for a few minutes. Like, so I think like I don't know about listening, but like with live music, at least for a few minutes, and then we need to stop. Like then we need to change it to like, there needs to be some transition, there needs to be some pacing. So like so start off fast, and then like when it happens, transition to a slower song, and then like and then that's how it helps. And then she enjoys, because she enjoys it. So like this is something we cannot take away her enjoyment. So needs to be a part of it.
Yeah, agree. My 4-year-old daughter loves music and songs, but my doctor always says music बोलने के लिए होता है, stories, words बोलने के लिए. So teach words and no music. How much do you agree?
Okay, I completely disagree with this, like because I think music is a part of us, and I think music helps, and especially like is the child is autistic, right?
Yes.
Yeah, so if the child is autistic, I think this would like really, music will really like help, and especially with words, and like we can put a song to a word or something like that, and like if you want to teach words, you can always include that as well. So I think music is very important. Like I don't know what he means by dolne ke liye hota hai, but or like
नहीं मतलब basically maybe just to dance, but I think that's what it meant. And words बोलने के लिए. So teach words and no music.
Okay, no, I don't think so. I don't think music is always like it cannot take away anybody's like time. Like I think this is like a very like precious time. Like I think this is a very like a kind of a mindset here. Like music is like that, or any arts is like that. I don't agree with this. So, and if you want to teach words, you can somehow implement music in that also.
Yes, agree, correct. Someone has said would like to know more about the speaker's journey after autism diagnosis.
Oh, okay. So I got diagnosed like kind of late. I got diagnosed at the age of 16. So I was in high school then, like finishing high school. And then like, but before that, many years, like, I knew I was different from everyone. And, I went through a really difficult childhood. So like for me, like music really helped me like during this time, like, it helped me to express, it helped me to communicate, it helped me to like be be social, and so many things I could do with music, and I could connect to people also through music. And I realized if music could help me, it can help so many other people. And then my family members, like we're all very like music. We all come from a musical family, and even as a child, I was told that I could sing before I could speak. So after that, like I just for a while I didn't share anybody my autism diagnosis. Like I went to colleges and everything. Like first I went to KM Music Conservatory in Chennai, which is A.R. Rahman's college, and then after that I moved to Malaysia because I wanted to join Berkeley College of Music. And then I went to Berkeley, and then I majored in music therapy, and that's when I was very open about it. And then like I realized, music therapy, like I think when I was in KM, actually, that's when like people from Berkeley came there, and then that's when I thought like I realized, Berkeley is such a good place. Like I found out there's a music therapy course also there, so that's where you get a bachelor's degree, and then I can also do like the things I want to do at Berkeley. So I decided to pursue this, and then for a while, like there are still some hardships. Like I'm not able to get my MTBC, but I have the bachelor's degree, so like there is still that struggle going on. And then I've also for now, like my master's, I'm doing it on expressive arts therapy, because I want to like use all arts for my future, for when I want to build a center, like I said at the beginning.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes. All the best for you to open that center, and we look forward to that. Definitely.
Thank you.
Okay. Someone has asked if you can show an example of how to teach A for apple with music.
Oh wow, I've never like tried this before. Like I think like we can I think like maybe we can like try singing like like that, maybe we can try something like that. I've never tried this before, but it seems interesting, I think, and I think it will definitely work. Or we can like use the guitar also.
So basically saying the letters of the alphabet, saying the sounds, and in a musical way.
Yeah, like, and then call and response, like, you repeat whatever the music therapist, like
so the child repeats whatever
and then you have to follow that. Like I say
so the
this,
child is repeating.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Does music therapy help reduce sound sensitivity and auditory processing disorders?
Like again, I wouldn't say like reduce or something, but like it will help with it for sure. And auditory processing is like something like something that we all go through, at least like something that autistic people go through. So like I don't think like it can like reduce or something, but it will definitely help.
Yes. Okay. My 7-year-old autistic daughter sings in tune and loves singing. She's learning Carnatic music. Will this be therapeutic in itself, or should supplement this with music therapy? If yes, then where are some places in Mumbai that we can explore for music therapy?
See, so she's learning Carnatic music, and
Yes,
I think this can be very therapeutic because she loves Carnatic music, and many times it's been also told that Carnatic music helps the people, and I believe like Bombay Jayashree, she used to like do this. She used to like learn. She was trying to do music therapy with Carnatic music. She was trying to do her research also. So I think this might be very helpful. And I don't know about what places in Mumbai, but yeah, it can be helpful.
Okay. Well, next 1 minute. Huh? Okay. Can you please demonstrate some music therapy songs for us?
So like I do have a closing song coming after this. Would that be enough, or do you want like anything now?
I think we can do a listen to that.
It could be a starter swara. So I have my daughter here.
Oh,
okay.
She's Shreya. She's autistic, but I think Carnatic music was something that came very naturally to her. She can, without looking at a book or anything, she can start pouring over swaras and all that, right? So if you could demonstrate for sake a small preamble, if you will, and then we can go on.
I mean, I'm not very well versed with Carnatic, so I'm not sure like how I can do this. But like I think
any song would do. I mean, what? So we are trying to understand what music therapy actually consists of, because to us we are told that singing Carnatic music itself is a form of music therapy, right? So we want to know your version of music therapy, not necessarily Carnatic.
Okay, because I'll be doing that in the closing song also. But if you want one, if you want at least one more, or like
no, depending on the time, the closing song you're doing, that should be okay. Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
You can take more questions then.
Yeah, 1 minute.
Sure. Okay.
Yeah. What could be the reason for doctors and therapists who are not in favor of music for autism?
I think it depends, because like somebody had asked this, right? Or
someone's asked this.
Okay.
It's on the chat. Someone's asked this question.
So I feel like it is very like I think it's the mentality, because like I think in this country, because here like arts is not considered like a very like is not considered something that that can help. They feel like arts is a waste of time, and it's so they feel like even music and all this is a waste of time. But like they need to know like this is therapy. This is not like something else. Like and then people will say like there's also speech therapy. There's also like occupational therapy. Yes, there are all kinds of therapy, and yes, and if it depends, like they will be referred to that as well. But like but I think music therapy, expressive arts therapy, dance therapy, art therapy, they need to be important as well, in my opinion. And it has been helpful for me, so, and so many people.
Yes, that I agree totally. 1 minute. How do you handle when a child on a particular day is not responding well to the therapist? What approach would you use?
So for that day, I will use all their favorite songs, and if it still doesn't help, I will like sing the thank you song for them, and then I will let them go, because because it just doesn't help them sometimes. So
okay. I think that was the last. I'll just check out. Okay, sorry, one more has come. If we want to do music therapy for kids, what will be the procedure, and from where can we have an assessment and sessions for it? I'm from Pune.
Yeah, I think we went through the whole like procedure, like I told you about the referral.
Yeah, exactly. We finished that.
Yeah.
Yes. Another last question. If the child is not interested in music, what do we do?
Okay, if the child is not interested, we shouldn't just like take that as a comment. Like, if they say like, if they say like, I'm not into music, we should still try, because it's just a comment from them. Like, we still need to try whether it works, because it's not like, it's not about like whether they're into music or not. It's about whether music can help them. So we still try. And if it still doesn't work, that's when we stop.
Yeah, so basically before we give up, we definitely need to give it a try rather than just say no.
Yeah. Seems like there's more questions coming.
Yeah. There's one question. Music therapy means the full session will include music, or any ratio is there?
What do you mean by ratio?
Yeah, I think it will be to do with music. See, music therapy means the full session will include only music, or any ratio. It will include music. It's got everything to do with music, right?
Yeah, music or movement also, because like we're working on motor skills. So yeah.
Yes. Music and dance, like a movement.
Movement, yeah.
One is not a question, just a comment to you. You don't look like an autistic child. I feel you're very normal. How come?
Okay, that is actually not a nice thing to say. I'm sorry, but that's a really like ableist remark. I want to say that because because with autism there is no look. There is no like. It's not about the way you look. And autism is a spectrum. Everyone is different. So
yeah,
it is something I want to say. Yeah.
Yes. How much time will it take to see the result? I think we've covered that in the progress report.
Yeah, we
it
did.
all depends on the child. Yes.
Yeah, it depends on the client. Like if all their goals is met, I mean, it can take so many years. It can take 1 year. It may take like 2 years. So it depends. Like or they might go for lifelong also. So we don't know.
Yes. Yeah, I think we've come to the end of all the questions. 1 minute. Someone is just typing. Yeah.
So I think
where
like
do you practice? Where do you practice? Last one.
Okay, so like before I answer this, like if anyone has any questions, like I think like they should like just maybe we should give them some time limit or something, or like.
Yeah, this is the last. I think this is the last, so we can play your song on one.
Okay, so where do I practice? So like currently what I'm doing is like so like I worked at VXL for like for 2 years. I would say 2 years. So I used to like work there, and then now because like I moved to Surat now, and like I'm still doing my masters and everything. So I'm like trying to I'm trying to see if I could do more of it, and at the same time I also want to like focus on also like do my studies also. So yeah, where am I practicing? So currently I'm in Surat, but I'm also open to everywhere. So I'm open to doing online everything. So I want.
Okay. Okay. I think that's great. We've covered all the questions. You want to play that song? What you were saying?
Okay, so now that all questions are here, so
ma'am, I would like to. Hello.
Yes, can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am. I have a question. That are there any references in Chennai? I'm in Chennai, and if I would like to go for music therapy for my 7-year-old son, so are there any references for Chennai?
For
Chennai city.
For Chennai,
So-
yeah, like you can contact CSMT, and I'm like so many therapists, music therapists are from there. So
Okay. So no, I couldn't get you. Whom do I need to contact?
So the Chennai School of Music Therapy. So they have like
okay.
so even though they are a college, like I'm sure you can also find some resources from there. So
okay, right.
Ma'am, what are the charges for such sessions?
Charges? It depends. Like if it is with me, I would say like 500 for individual and 1,000 for a group. So
okay, thank you.
If it's with me, like that's how I would charge. I don't know about everyone else. So
yeah.
Hello.
Yeah.
Yes.
Hello.
Yes.
Hello. Yeah.
Yeah, I've got autistic son, 45 years.
Sorry, ma'am. Can you repeat the charges? Sorry, can you please repeat the charges for us?
Okay, if it is, I mean, if it's me, I would charge 500 for an individual and 1,000 for a group. But not everyone is this. Everyone will like charge the same. So
Is it per hour rate you are talking about? Per hour?
yeah. Sorry?
Is it per hour? Is it per hour 500?
So each, it depends on how much they need. Like maximum individual, I would say 30 minutes. So, and group 45. So that's how I would like put it.
So for half an hour, it's 500 rupees.
Yeah.
Okay, got it.
Hello. Hello.
Yes.
Yeah, my son is autistic. He plays keyboard and he can sing. So how can this therapy help, and where to contact, whom to contact?
Who? Sorry?
Hello?
Yeah.
My son
Where?
is, hello?
Yeah.
My son is autistic. He plays keyboard and he sings very well. So this therapy, how can it help him, and where to get this therapy from?
Where's your location? Where do you stay?
Mumbai, Mumbai.
Oh, Mumbai. So Mumbai might know few therapists, but like I'm not sure like if they're taking like a session. So it's been a while since I've contacted the music therapist there. But and as for like whether it'll help them, yeah, I think it'll help them because you said like that your child likes to sing. So yeah.
And can you send some contacts, or can you take up online?
Yeah, I can also do online.
So can you give us your contact number?
Yeah. I think quite a few have asked for your contact detail. How do they get in touch with you?
Okay.
Swara?
Okay. So I can put my number or my email address in the chat box, and then you all
Yes.
can take it.
Yeah, I think you can share your email address and
Yeah, so we can contact you.
Okay, so I just put my number and my email ID, and then I'll see like if there are people in Mumbai that you can go to. So
yeah.
Okay. Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Any other
I
question?
think no, I think we've come to the end of that.
Okay, we've come to the end. Okay, so
Matlab, all the questions are over right now. Yeah.
okay, so now we'll go to the closing song, which everyone has to participate. Like, I mean,
Okay.
because we are like a lot of people at the moment. I don't think I can take everyone, but like at the most, like at least six people max, and then but everybody has to put their videos on because everyone in a way is interacting. So
Okay.
okay, let me share my screen. Okay. Okay, so we have come to the closing song. So the song I'm going to do is called, it's an English song called Lean on Me. So this is a very popular song. It's about like, we may have difficult times, but we'll always have someone whom we can lean on towards. So this is how it goes. Can you all hear?
Yes.
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 Sometimes in our lives, we all have friends, we all have sorrow, but if we are wise, we know that there's always tomorrow. Lean on me when you're not strong. I'll be your friend. I'll help you carry on. So it won't be long till I'm gonna need somebody to lean on. Please swallow your pride. If I have things you need to borrow, those that you won't let show. Lean on me when you're not strong. I'll help you carry on, for it won't be long till I'm gonna need somebody to lean on. So now everybody has to clap your hands like this. If y'all can do this. If y'all can even put your videos, because I want to see everyone clapping.
Okay.
And then I want at least like a few people to answer. Who do you lean on during when you need a hand? If y'all can do that, at least I will be taking at least 6 answers. You can either type on the chat box or you could like say it. But I also want to see everybody clapping if that's okay. Oh, my mother. So Nita, is that your name? So she leans on her mother. So this is how I will say. Nida leans on her mother, but she needs a hand. We all need somebody to lean on. Nida leans on her mother, but she needs a hand. We all need somebody to lean on. And Jennifer, she's saying she leans on God. So this is how I will do it. Jennifer leans on God, but she needs a hand. We all need somebody to lean on. Jennifer leans on God, but she needs a hand. We all need somebody to lean on. So I can't see everybody on the chat. So like somebody has to read out the answer for me.
Priya has said she leans on to Amma.
Amma? Okay.
Amma, mother.
Okay. Priya leans on her Amma when she needs a hand. We all need somebody to lean on. Priya leans on her Amma when she needs a hand. We all need somebody to lean on.
Deepti leans on a husband. Hubby, Deepti.
Okay, Deepti.
Hubby, husband. Her husband.
Okay. Deepti leans on her hubby, but she needs a hand. We all need somebody to lean on. Deepti leans on her hubby, but she needs a hand. We all need somebody to lean on. I'm not seeing any claps. So you're all still clapping?
Yes.
Yes, please clap. Any other? I can't see.
Yeah. There's one. You want me to read out more, or
I can read out? Maybe we can do 3 more. 3 more.
Okay. Adil has said Bob Dylan's songwriting.
Who?
Adil.
Adil, yeah.
Yeah, he's written Bob Dylan's songwriting.
Oh, Bob Dylan songwriting. Adil leans on Bob's songwriting when he needs a hand. We don't need somebody to lean on. Adil leans on Bob Dylan songwriting when he needs a hand. We all need somebody to lean on. Maybe 2 more I can take.
Yeah, Chetna leans on her daughter.
Nice. Chetna leans on her daughter when she needs a hand. We all need somebody to lean on. Chetna leans on her daughter when she needs a hand. We all need somebody to lean on. Maybe 1 more I can take.
Yeah, Sujata on her mom.
Oh. Sujata leans on her mom when she needs a hand. We all need somebody to lean on. Sujata leans on her mom when she needs a hand. We all need somebody to lean on. So I'm going to go to the chorus and continue clapping.
Okay.
So chorus 1 more time. Lean on me when you're not strong. I'll be your friend. I'll help you carry on, for it won't be long till I'm gonna need somebody to lean on me. When you're not strong, I'll be your friend. I'll help you carry on, for it won't be long till I'm gonna need somebody to lean on. Call me when you need a friend. 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 Call me. So this was the closing song.
Yeah.
So unless if so we have come to the end. Thank you so much for being a part of this. So for joining today, and hopefully you've all gained some insight.
Thank you so much, Swara. Beautiful, melodious voice. Wishing you all the very best from all of us over here at Forum for Autism and everyone. Thank you so much for taking your time out.
Thank you.
Bye. Bye, everyone. Thank you, parents, for being here.
Bye.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you.